It's Kathy Kress again, and I am back with my YouTube series on geriatric care management based on my manual, my Geriatric Care Management Agency Operations Manual, which has 65 forms, 11 different services. They're all connected. It's electronic. It can be downloaded from PayPal and helps you run a geriatric care management agency. And what I have done is divided it into products, and one of the integral part of every geriatric assessment is a home safety assessment. So geriatric assessment is just one of the basic services that I have. Everyone does that. It's really important if you can write it out and it goes to court, if a lawyer needs it. But an integral part of a geriatric assessment is a home safety assessment. And why? Because the #1 cause of death for older people is falling in their home. So we have to pay attention to this. But 89%, according to AARP, of older people want to stay at home. And most people do. They don't want to go to a higher level of care. They love their homes. So why do they want to do that? Because they'd like to be independent. And this is Edgar, and so how can you help them stay independent? You're the family of your client and your older client, and at the same time live at home. Well, you have to look out for home safety, which includes falls. This especially includes women, because the majority of older women not only live at home and they live longer, but they weren't trained, especially women over 85, to do house repairs because they had a traditional marriage. So they don't, it's a challenge for me, learning how to do any kind of home repair. But older women want to remain at home too. So it's especially hard for dementia victims because a lot of older people develop dementia, so they can't remember exactly. If you're going to, say, repair a window, it takes a number of steps. If you're going to put a new roof on, thank the Lord, no older person wants to do this, but you might want to paint your fence. There's a number of steps to it, and if a dementia victim really has to do that, won't remember. So what are the problems in older people maintaining their independence at home? Most older people don't really have the money to repair things because as you get older, about 90% of the population diminishes in their financial ability to pay things, especially since what's happened in the last several years with the financial crash. And they lack social supports to fix things because older people don't live near their daughters and sons anymore. Most families are spread all over the country, and most care providers are older parents, daughters and sons who are not living next door. And when you get older, you have the reduced energy to fix things. So even fixing a window or painting my husband is right now painting our front fence. He has the energy to do that, but when he's 90, is he going to have that? And you have impaired mobility, so repairing almost anything, you've got to bend over, and that's how falls happen. And a lot of older people were brought up in the Depression, where they didn't spend money for anything, so they believe they can't afford the money to repair their homes, what does that lead them to? Falls. And what does that lead them to? Many times a nursing home. So the answer for you, a geriatric care manager, any kind of senior professional, is to do a home safety assessment. And we'll be talking about that all this week. And I will see you the next time, and if you want to check out my manual, go to my website, kathykress.com. It's right on there under GCM Manual. Thanks.